Today, it's a completely different style of video, and I'll explain why in a second. Hello and welcome. It's good to have you along. My name is Elmo, and there is one thing that does huge damage to people who learn all sorts of stuff. It can be guitar. This is a guitar related channel, so all of the examples on the channel are guitar related. But this goes for all sorts of other walks of life. And weirdly enough, it's kindness. Now, I have two daughters, and regardless of what they end up doing in life, I hope that they grow up to be kind people. I try to be a kind person. Kindness is a virtue. But a lot of people, myself included, have trouble being kind to one person in particular, and it's ourselves. And this manifests itself in if, for instance, we fail, we really, some of us really beat ourselves up about that failure. And when you get enough of that, that leads to negative self-talk. And I've talked about this in other videos, the negative self-talk, but I haven't spoken about being kind to yourself. One thing that I sometimes say to my students when they talk about failure and they're beating themselves up about it is to think of how they would speak to a friend who is in the same situation. They wouldn't be that critical to their friend. They might say, yes, sure, you screwed up, but you'll learn from this, you'll come back better, something like that. They will be supportive of their friend, they will be kind. To themselves, not so much. And I'm very much guilty of this myself. Lucky for me, I've never gone that far down this route that it generates real negative self talk, but it has had its downsides. And today almost was one such incident. See, I was supposed to release a video today, and I was finalizing the upload, and I noticed there was an issue with the video quality, and I didn't have time to fix it anymore. So I just thought I'd make this, but I got into such a kind of it's a negative thing, and I was thinking of I have to do this, I have to do this, until I realized, well, maybe I'll just be kind to myself and not do a video. So I thought I'd just do a community post. There will be no video this week because the world will not end. I probably will learn to double check video quality. And I realized one thing in addition to being kind of kind to myself when I thought about what would I say to a friend, what would a friend say to me, it really it lowered my stress level. I mean, significantly, no joke, quite a lot. And then I came upon this idea of making this video, and it went from I have to do this to wait a second, I get to do this because I get to do this for a living. And yes, I know you might be in a job where you don't like the job. A lot of people have that situation. I've been in that situation. You go to work and you think, oh, I have to go to work. I don't want to. But there are a lot of people out there who would take your job in a heartbeat because they have nothing. So, in a way, you get to do something. And there's even the option of what I think about sometimes the option that I wouldn't exist. Then I wouldn't get to do anything. Okay, I wouldn't be conscious of it either, but still, this experience beats the alternative. And playing this here instrument, learning is great. I mean, think about it. What would it mean that one day you wake up, I've learned everything. I can no longer progress on the guitar. I think that's a horrible thought. So when you're learning guitar, because you will fail when you learn guitar, you will be frustrated. It's good that you're critical of your playing, I think, but try to make the criticism balanced. It's no good going around just bashing yourself and saying to yourself that you're terrible, but it's no good going around thinking that you're the bee's knees and everything is great, because the truth is somewhere in the middle. And try to be kind to yourself and try to be kind to other people. I found in my life that it brings back good things to me. Yes, totally different type of video this. I hope to see you next week in I don't know what I'll be putting out. Been a lot going on recently. Take care. See you. Goodbye.